Rycote are a brand which I'm sure everyone watching this will already be well aware of, but more than likely you're going to know them for their wind protection products, which are pretty much industry standard. Recently though, they've turned their attention to the actual microphones themselves. And now they have a whole lineup. We've got 3 shotgun microphones and 4 smaller pencil microphones, all of which are designed to sit at the same level of quality. You know, this isn't a range that goes from entry level up to high end or anything like that. All of these sit at the same level. I guess I'd say around the mid to high end point in the market for perspective. Instead, each of these microphones serves a different purpose with a different design or a different pickup pattern. So we thought we'd get them all in one place and try and guide our customers through choosing between them. Before we go through them one by one though, let's look at what they all share. They're all very lightweight and yet feel very sturdy. Nothing about these microphones feels cheap or plasticky. Even these really classy clamshell cases which they come in, yes, they look great, but they are also very practical. They're small and easy to slot into a bag that's crammed full of kit and will keep that sensitive microphone nice and safe. I also love the look of the microphones themselves. So often microphones are grey and kind of dull, a little dated maybe. These really look the part. So let's go through the range. And Rycote have done a really good job of making things nice and easy to understand with their naming system. The first part of the name is the style of pickup pattern, and the second part of the name is the actual physical length. Nice and simple. First up are the shotgun microphones. There's the HC15, the HC22, and the HC35. So HC stands for hypercardioid, because these are hypercardioid shotgun microphones, and they are 15, 22, and 35 centimeters respectively. And as they get longer, they get more and more directional. So choosing between these is as simple as that. How directional do you want your shotgun microphone to be? Then there are the shorter pencil options. We have the BD10, which is bi-directional and picks up sound equally from the front and the back of the microphone. So this is a bit niche compared to all these other microphones, but it would be great for some specific situations, like booming over a 2-person interview, for example. Then there's the OM08, which is omnidirectional. So this is really nice for capturing Atmos sound of an environment, you know, general chatter in a restaurant, birdsong in a forest, you know, any of that kind of background noise that happens all around you at once. And then there's the more directional options. There's the CA08, which is cardioid, and the SC08, which is supercardioid. So for the video industry, the SC08 is likely to be the most popular. This style of microphone is widely used for interior dialogue, as they reject a little bit more noise from the back than a shotgun microphone, so you tend to get less room echo and a cleaner sound, especially when you're pushed up quite close to a low ceiling. Okay, so let's have a listen to how they actually sound. And there are 7 microphones here, which is pretty full on. So to make this a bit easier to do and easier to watch, we decided to narrow things down a little bit to the 3 most common choices, which we see people using for video work, which would be the HC15, the HC22, and the SC08. Basically, a directional outdoors boom mic, a directional indoors boom mic, and then a shorter all-purpose option for anyone who just wants to own one really, or for when size is really important, like when you're mounting it on top of your camera, for example, when you don't want it to be too long. We built this rather strange rig by mounting a cheese plate onto the end of a C-stand and using iFootage spider crab articulating arms to position each microphone side by side nicely. This let us record the same piece to camera of me reading from Rycote's product guide using all 3 mics at once and in a variety of situations. We recorded onto the Zoom F6 in 32-bit float audio and set each mic to the same level in post so that we can listen to them at the same volume. You can see though before we did that the HC22 is the most sensitive here, then the HC15 and the SC08 is the quietest. But they aren't that far off from each other really. So let's start indoors. This is our marketing office, which is a medium-sized room with low soft ceilings. For more than 50 years, Rycote has leveraged its audio expertise to design and manufacture industry-leading windshield kits, shock mounts, and other accessories. The Rycote Microphone portfolio is a solid, high-end range of professional microphones designed for location sound, sport and ENG applications. We focused on three main characteristics across the range: precise audio, remarkable low self-noise, common tonal quality. Then we moved into the main showroom, which is a much larger room with very high ceilings and hard surfaces everywhere, so it can be quite echoey. We also left the aircon and the coffee machine on in here for that little bit of background noise. For more than 50 years, Rycote has leveraged its audio expertise to design and manufacture industry-leading windshield kits, shock mounts, and other accessories. The Rycote Microphone portfolio is a solid, high-end range of professional microphones designed for location, sound, sport, and ENG applications. We focused on three main characteristics across the range: precise audio, remarkable low self-noise, common tonal quality. Then we went outside to a reasonably quiet path. For more than 50 years, Rycote has leveraged its audio expertise to design and manufacture industry-leading windshield kits, shock mounts, and other accessories. The Rycote Microphone portfolio is a solid, high-end range of professional microphones designed for location sound, sport, and ENG applications. We focused on three main characteristics across the range: precise audio, remarkable low self-noise, common tonal quality. And finally, we moved right next to the road outside our office. There was banging coming from businesses around us on the street, cars going past, alarms going off in other buildings, the whole works. For more than 50 years, Rycote has leveraged its audio expertise to design and manufacture industry-leading windshield kits, shock mounts, and other accessories. The Rycote Microphone portfolio is a solid, high-end range of professional microphones designed for location to design and manufacture industry-leading windshield kits, shock mounts, and other accessories. The Rycote Microphone portfolio is a solid, high-end range of professional microphones designed for location to design and manufacture industry-leading windshield kits, shock mounts, and other accessories. The Rycote Microphone portfolio is a solid, high-end range of professional microphones designed for location sound, sport, and ENG applications. We focused on three main characteristics across the range: precise audio, remarkable low self-noise, common tonal quality. So hopefully that was helpful. The differences here are small. Choosing between these microphones is all about that pickup pattern and how directional they are. They all actually sound fantastic. But what do you think? Which of these styles of microphones would you use for your work? And what is your current microphone setup? Let us know in the comment section, and if you want to buy them for yourself, head over to Provi. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.